For food lovers, vegetarian and non-vegetarian foods altogether make a wholesome experience. That is what they look for in any new city that they travel. Welcome back everyone, this is Shefali and you're watching the Savera. While some pay more attention to vegetarian food, there are people who prefer non-vegetarian food. But there exists a city where there is only vegetarian food and sale, purchases and consumption of non-vegetarian food is completely banned. The Palitana town in Gujarat's Bhavnagar district have become the world's first city to completely ban non-vegetarian food, including the sale and consumption of meat and eggs. As per reports, it all started after a massive protest by Jain monks, including a 2014 hunger strike by nearly 200 monks demanding the closure of around 250 butcher shops. As a result, respecting the sentiments of the Jain community, the government implemented the ban prohibiting the sale of meat, eggs and the slaughtering of animals, with penalties for violations. Also known as the City of Temple, with 800 intricately carved Jain temples built over 900 years, the food in Palitana is inspired by Jain cuisine, which is strictly vegetarian and excludes root vegetables. As Jain cuisine is based on the philosophy of non-violence, vegetables growing under the soil are also not consumed to avoid harming microorganisms. Also, at some Jains also avoid milk and milk-based products. So finding milk-based food is also a daunting task. However, there are many pure vegetarian and vegan restaurants that serve non-Jain vegetarian foods too. The popular foods here include Gujarati dishes like dhokla, khandvi, gathia and kadhi. You can try the simple and subtle roti, a flat bread made using millets, topped with jaggery and ghee, often served alongside sev tamika nu shak, a tomato-based gravy with sev. Now, one of the most tried dishes in Palitana is flavorful and wholesome. Dal dhokli, a vegetable soup, talent soup with flour dumplings topped with spicy tarka, and another popular dish here is khichdi. Palitana is renowned for its significance in Jainism. It is considered one of the most important pilgrimage sites for Jains and is home to the Shatrunjana Hills, which feature over 800 Jain temples. Here, the Shatrunjana Hills temples are a major attraction, with devotees often climbing more than 3,500 steps to reach to the top. The temples are made of marble and noted for their executive architecture and intuitive carvings. Founded in the 11th century, Palitana has evolved in a vital center for Jainism, drawing pilgrims and tourists worldwide to its sacred temples and rich cultural heritage. Palitana attracts both pilgrims and tourists for its spiritual ambience and scenic beauty. The panoramic view from the top of Shatrunjana Hill is a major draw. Palitana is well connected by road and is approximately 50 kilometers southwest of Bhavnagar city. The nearest airport is Bhavnagar Airport and the nearest major railway station is Bhavnagar. The town is also known for its local art and craft, including marble carvings and traditional textile. The primary economic activity in Palitana is tourism, driven by the influx of pilgrims and visitors of the temple. Now, as per historians, Palitana was once the capital of the princely state of Palitana, and the construction and maintenance of the temples were often supported by the royal families and wealthy merchants. Beyond its religious importance, Palitana is a cultural hub with a rich history. The city's temples and heritage sites attract historians, artisans, and tourist interest in India's cultural and religious diversity. The city promotes eco-friendly practices including waste management and water conservation to preserve its natural and cultural heritage. Why should you avoid non-vegetarian food? Now, avoiding non-vegetarian food is often recommended as a healthy body due to several reasons. Firstly, excessive consumption of red and processed meat have been linked to have an increased risk of heart diseases, certain cancers and other chronic illness. Secondly, some meats are high in saturated fats and cholesterol, which can contribute to cardiovascular problems if consumed in large amounts. Additionally, there are concerns about antibiotics and hormones used in meat production, which may have health implications if consumed regularly. I hope you enjoyed the story. Stay tuned to The Savera. Download the app, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube.